Why is silver suddenly pumping? Is it a good investment opportunity? What's the real reason behind this price explosion? Can this momentum actually hold through 2026? I will show you how to position yourself for the potential upside. Are we on the verge of a new resource war in 2026? The big question, does a higher silver price mean Peru is headed for total chaos? In today's video, we are diving deep into the absolute spotlight of the financial world right now. Silver. Hey guys, it's Steven here. If you are looking to level up your investment game and sharpen your market mindset, you've come to the right place. We aren't just looking at tickers, we are looking at the why behind the moves. It feels like the world is suddenly running out of something we use every single day. Silver is silent metal powering our future. When mentioning silver, you may think of finance, investment, and decorations. Actually, its usage beyond above. It's in the chips driving the AI revolution, the backbone of your electric vehicles, and the conductor of the global green energy transition. Basically, the future doesn't work without silver. Recently, silver prices have been on a staggering rising momentum. Even though we've seen a tiny bit of a breather or slight pullback in the past 45 hours, the hype hasn't cooled down one bit. Get this, in 2025, silver has surged over 170%. Even on a shorter time frame, it's up 34% in just the last 30 days. As I'm filming this, silver is sitting around $72 in some countries. The hunger for physical silver is so high that supply just can't keep up. Investors are doing whatever it takes to get their hands on the metal, often paying 10% premiums over the spot price. Everyone is bullish on where the market is headed, especially since gold's massive gains this year have left many people regretting that they didn't move sooner. This whole situation is a fascinating investment outlook for tangible wealth in the current climate of finance. Compared to other precious metals, silver is the second performer this year, and it currently ranks the third in global assets growth. According to companies, its market cap has ballooned to $4.073 trillion. To put that in perspective, why it's still behind gold? It's breathing down the neck of tech giants like Nvidia. Now if you are seeing these numbers, you've got to be asking, what's actually fueling this sudden explosion? Let's move on to the next. To solve this mystery, we have to look at what silver actually does. Many people think of it as jewelry or poor man's gold, a sort of value. Its industrial utility is where the real magic happens. It's a secondary conductor. It doesn't rust, and it's incredibly easy to process. That's why it's called the industrial catalyst, and it's vital for everything from aerospace and medical tech to AI and biotech. If you turn on the news, every media is feeding you the same story. The AI boom and the green energy transition of 2025 created a massive supply squeeze. They will tell you that mines in Peru and Mexico have stopped producing, causing a global imbalance. But here is the kicker, I'm not buying it. Industrial demand usually grows at a steady 6% to 10% a year. There is not enough to cause a 170% price moonshot. And that old argument that India needs silver for the Diwali festival. Come on, Diwali happens every year. It doesn't explain a sudden vertical move in 2025. If we look at the World Silver Survey 2025 from the Silver Institute, the truth is much stranger. This surge isn't just about a supply squeeze or strong demand. The math doesn't add up. Take a look at these charts. In 2025, the total supply of silver actually increased by 2%, while total demand actually dropped by 1%. The gap between supply and demand isn't actually that big. It's certainly not big enough to support this kind of price pumping. But when you scroll down further into that survey, you find the smoking gun. Look at the market balance rates, EPS, exchange trade products. In 2024, this showed a 29% increase, with prices rising between 21% and 35%. But in 2025, the figure decreased by 11%, yet the price skyrocketed by 140% to 158%. This completely defines traditional investment logic. If the market balance is down, why is the price up hundreds of %? When you look at net hedging demand, it all points to one thing. This isn't a silver supply problem. This is an investment frenzy. The proportion of people using silver as a speculative target has exploded. I've told my friends this many times. This crazy pumping looks like a trap, a scheme orchestrated by massive international capital. I believe the recent 2-day pullback isn't the end. Instead, I think we are seeing cycles of FOMO. Big money knows that gold and stocks are at all-time highs, and the AI sector is in a bubble. They need a place to park huge amounts of cash that hasn't moved yet. Sure, with its great industrial narrative, it's the perfect place for them to create a bubble. So where should the price be? To figure that out, we have to look at the gold to silver ratio. Historically, the normal ratio is around 50:1, meaning it takes 50 ounces of silver to buy 1 ounce of gold. However, with trade wars and geopolitical tension, people are flocking to gold. Many analysts think the ratio should return to its historical extreme of 30:1. In this recent rally, the ratio dropped from 80:1 down to about 60:1. Let's do some math. If gold hits $5,000 per ounce, at a 50:1 ratio, silver hits $100. At a 30:1 ratio, silver hits $166. Why that sounds great for your portfolio? This insane increase has a dark side. It is pushing one specific country towards a potential national disaster, Peru. Why Peru? Well, according to the latest data from the US Geological Survey, Peru sits on the throne of silver. The top 10 countries by reserves are Peru, Russia, China, Poland, Mexico, Australia, Chile, the United States, Bolivia, and India. Peru ranked the first 140,000 tons of silver in the ground. At today's prices, that silver is worth roughly $360.1 billion. That is a staggering number. To put it in perspective, that value is higher than Peru's entire annual GDP. Now look at the other top holders. China and Russia are Union Security Council heavyweights. You can't easily push them around. Poland is backed by the EU. Mexico is the United States' front-door neighbor. But Peru is a vulnerable position. When the value of the dirt under a country is worth more than the country's entire annual economic output, it attracts some very dangerous attention from international interests. As the thumbnail of this video said, too much silver, too little control. The Peru crisis. If silver prices rises aggressively, I think a lot of raiding resource will be coming, especially in small countries with enormous wealth but no reliable military. Uncertainty is higher and prices are more likely to break out. So why Peru? Well, Peru is ridiculously stuck with mineral wealth. Seriously, it's like a treasure chest that the world forgot about. Most of these resources are buried deep in the Andes Mountains. It's famous for copper, gold, zinc, lead, and of course, silver. We are talking world-class mines here. Just to name a couple: Tuquipala, a world-class region just overflowing with copper. Yanacocha, one of the biggest gold mines on the planet. But here's the scary part. Peru itself is a nation teetering on a razor-thin knife edge. Despite having all this incredible wealth buried underground, it's facing a triple threat of total chaos. It's a perfect storm. First, violent unrest. We are talking shadowy cartels and completely lawless mining syndicates that are actively seizing control of the most lucrative mineral district. The government is losing control of its own territory. Second, systemic corruption. Paralyzing scandal after scandal has left the government absolutely impotent. They can't make decisions, they can't enforce laws, and they certainly can't secure the national wealth. Third, turbulent regime change. Peru has basically had a revolving door for presidents lately. This means long-term stability is an impossible dream. There's no consistent leadership, and no one is focused on the future. To survive this predatory era, Peru can't just sit back and be a passive victim. It needs to become a smart strategic player. It requires a silver so sophisticated, incredibly balancing act of power, both domestically and internationally. By forging high-stakes partnerships with global industrial titans, Peru could potentially transform its wealth. This resource cost that pledges many nations into genuine civilian strength. The current silver surge is magnificent. once in lifetime opportunity for Peru. But make no mistake, without root, smart leadership right now, the silver boom is going to turn into a historic disaster. The world is watching. Finally, let's recap the entire video. I hope you learn after watching. News about the 2025 silver supply and demand data. Why the industrial demand narrative is slightly just hype. Price targets using the historical goal to silver retail. The hidden risk in Peru and the potential for geopolitical instability. I hope everyone will make a fortune in 2026. Of course, the above is just my personal opinion, and I really hope that Peru can overcome the potential crisis. Okay, what do you think? Is silver headed for $100, or is this a massive trap for retail investors? Let me know in the comments. For the internal link which related to the raw data, I will also drop in the comment area. Feel free to check out if you need. Alright, I will continue following these trends. I hope you found this helpful. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next one.